Good morning, guys. I feel like I look. I wish I could say that, I woke up this morning early and got started, but I tried to go to bed last night around 10:30. I just kind of kept tossing and turning. I was afraid I would wake my husband up, so I just got up and thought I would work a little while and hopefully get tired, but I still have not been able to sleep. It is um 9 9:19 and I am just pretty much vibed up. I don't even feel that tired. So I'm, other than like an hour here and there, a couple times in the middle of the night maybe, I just gave up trying about 12:30 and I've just been up ever since. So I've accomplished a lot, thankfully. Um, First, yesterday, I had 44 items uh, listed. I guess I don't feel tired, but I'm definitely not moving fast, am I? I can't say my words. Anyway, I had 44 items listed. 30 of those came from the VA. Toward the end, I was, chasing them. They were putting them in drafts, and I was trying to get them done. I had already lost all of my drafts that didn't have photos, and they weren't real drafts that were completely ready to launch. They were more sell similar from when I was in the store. And so I had like 16 or 18 of them done just for a few keywords and things. And those just disappeared the minute that they started listing. And I felt halfway decent yesterday. So I went with my husband on a walk to walk the dog, get a couple miles in. And so I didn't start following them on things they were drafting and actually launching them, checking them, launching them, and putting them away until I realized that I had lost some. So probably if I would have started, skipped the walk, just come right down and got going, which normally there's no reason to do. That I've never had drafts disappear, and up until yesterday, mine didn't either. Thankfully, I only lost mostly the unfinished drafts that weren't important. I had to pay my VA to redo 3 of the drafts. So, let's see. As far as shipping, I only had 3 orders a few minutes ago, and I'm going to tell you what those are. I had to hurry and just give those to my husband because I don't want to go out and get anybody sick. I feel bad enough that I would not, even though I mean, it's not even deep down. It's not anything, it's just kind of congested, but I still don't want to give it to anybody. So I sold a pair of Levi's 501 jeans. They are black denim with a button fly. They are not vintage. I sold them for $25.02, $36.96 shipped, sold via promoted listings. So that shipped this morning. Then I also shipped a Levi's 501 button fly. These were a 42 waist, 32 length, which I have learned. Sorry, Kleenex time. Hold on. I have learned, it's not an odd size. I see people of those proportions all the time. I just think that the denim buyers who want the washout, who, I'm not saying they tend to be young, but I do feel that way. Definitely, I've heard on a jean call by an expert that, the ones that go to Japan, as a rule, those are going to be under your 36s, definitely 34s, 32s, and then the longer the inseam, the better, and the more washout, the better. So, and since I've been following that, I've done very well. So this was number 2369, and I'm on 4,000 now as far as listing. So those were a minimum of 3 to 6 months old, and so I took $9, $8.99, 1953 shipped. They did not use any promotions of any kind. And then I'm excited about this. I only got $12. I took an offer, and it's because it was a size small petite, but it's the J. Jill Ponte pants. I've been trying to study my J. Jill because there's certain resellers who have YouTube channels who just say that J. Jill, especially in bigger sizes, just sells really well for them. So this was a very small size, but I've found that those Ponte pants, I'm starting to just get all of them as long as they don't need any repair. I'm feeling like those are one line of their of the J. Jill that really sells well. Goodness, I thought that I could make it through this video. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm gonna hurry. The exciting thing just now is that I just now got a notice of another sale. And I'm going to, let me see, so let me go back so I can see the camera. So, 187.19, 214 shipped. That is a pair of Ralph Lauren RRL, double RL jeans. They are the slim fit. They are the Japan salvage denim. So I put a little bit of research time into these, probably 15 minutes more than I do on most of my items. Did those yesterday, and I knew they'd be a good seller. You know, in a very long tail world, I've seen some go for 300, but most were lower than that actually. And mine were good size, they were a pretty dark wash, and they were a really good thing. So I'm happy with my sales. Now my phone is also acting up. I've got too many photos and videos on here. So Amazon Photo has captured most of them, but there's a few that I'm trying to get off and make sure that they're on Amazon Photos and Google Photos before I just delete them all. Then my phone should perk back up. And I also have some apps that must be causing me problems. I don't play games or do a lot of things like that. But one time, a long time ago, my phone just almost stopped working, and I went to the Verizon store, and they found out that it was my Instagram app was somehow just taking all this device space for no reason. And the minute they deleted that, then my phone came back. So I might have to delete that app and then reinstall it. And I didn't lose any of my stuff. I just had to re-sign in. But I have no idea if that could be it. But I hardly will let me make a video. So I wanted to show you my workspace, though. I'm really proud of this since I couldn't sleep last night. This is getting really, really clean here. I moved the TV way up against the wall. I don't think that's going to work. I mean, it's just too hard. I'll have to show you another time. I think I did an update office video in the middle of the night. You can kind of see it. But this is working really well. I still have not gotten my mat that will kind of remind me, stay on the mat. You know, if you're having to reach too much for stuff, you're moving too much, and time is money. So I'm waiting for my mat to come. But this is really working well because I pick up the item. It's already photoed, so all my photos are done first. That's right behind me. Then I have my bags of stuff that's photoed. Pick it up. It's either drafted by the VA already or I'm going to type it in. Then I can lay it here, roller it out if it needs it. There's tons of empty space now. Then I have my two kinds of mailers here. If I need a box, I will have to run in there. But especially when I'm just doing hundreds of pieces of clothing, that's fine. I do maybe one day of hard goods a week, so it's no big deal. So I have a full table, half a table, to roller out anything. Make sure there's no hair of any kind on it. I do use a rug still, and sometimes white fibers get on it, and it can look like hair. So I roller all that out, put it in my mailers. I've got my sticker right here, and I'm actually really listing a lot faster because I'm not trying to lay the item on top of a box and hope that the hair is off or something. So I think it's going to really work. It's going to be pick up, type, lay out, put the sticker on the bag, write the name of what it is, and stick it in there, and put the code number in the listing. Some people photo the code number, and I could, but a lot of times my VA takes like 12 hours to get their work done. So I could do the envelopes, photo the envelope, and keep the envelope with the item, but my scale is right here. So this is just how I do it. It takes me 1 second when I'm doing the listing to type 4022, and then in the description I also put 4022 because I've had that custom box disappear the last time eBay had a glitch. I've had that happen before, so I like to have it in 2 places. When I do lose things, I'm always able to find it based on the date listed, so it's not a big deal. Well, guys, excuse me. So when I went to bed, tried to go to bed, that's the key thing, I had 44 listed, could not sleep, so I kind of piddled, did a lot of cleaning, drank a bunch of fluids, thought maybe I could go back to bed, realized I couldn't, so I listed 10 more, I had most of those photoed, but not all of it. And then I did a bunch of cleanup over here too on the floor. Most of that can be swept and mopped now as soon as I can. So I have, let's see, I have 3 more items that are already photoed. I'm going to just list those real quick. I want to send more to my VA, but I'm sick and I'm going to probably sleep half the day if I can. And so I don't want to be having them draft and then lose the drafts. I thought about that they could schedule them if it let them, but I'd have to go change the user permissions that I've given them. And I just don't like to go mess with the user permissions and have people in my actual eBay account. I trust this VA totally, so it's really not even that. It's just more eBay's perception of someone else in your account. So, anyway, guys, I guess I really still cannot talk. If you don't get a video from me for a day or two, or if you get really short videos, it's because I'm trying to spare you hearing this. I start out really well, and I think that I have enough voice to go a few minutes, and I guess I really don't. So that's kind of an update. So 54 new items listed since yesterday. I'm in a lot of deep cleaning, a lot of stuff happening. I feel okay, just a little bit tired. So I'm going to go get a bunch of photos done ahead. Then I'll probably, hopefully, sleep part of the day. And maybe I'll catch you tonight. You guys have a great day. See you later.